Kart app is very similar to all trails, but it's a little bit more detailed for this area. There she comes.
Nice.
And as we climb through the horse trail, which is what it's called, even though I don't think horses would go through this, we're going up through the streams on our way up to Skada, a different way. We're going to stop here for a second, just catch our breath, because it's a cool little mound of moss in this little pine forest mound. Neat. Overlooking Storvik over here. You can't see above the trees, but we're getting up there. Little Christmas trees growing out of the rock mounds. We're getting there. I'll show you where we were dropped off. We were dropped off right there where that road comes out of the woods. Ah! Oh my gosh. Here's the bench from the other day. There's the view. Gonna take a break before we head up there. Yeah, we're gonna try to fish afterwards, but we're doing this hike first. All right, we're just up from the switchbacks, and we're gonna take Lappsteinen up there. It's just above Skada on the south end of the lake. This is partially from the trail we just climbed up, and of course they've got this rock outcropping, and we added a stone. So the stone we added is this one right here. So that's that's our mark for being here. And actually, you're supposed to sign the book that's in this little case here. So we're going to do that next. And this is above Skada Lake. Skada's over that way, and these are the mountains behind it. And we're still going to continue up there though. All right. So this thing just opens right up, and look at that. We've got a book to sign. It's a little bit moist. It's a little wet. It's kind of wet. We didn't sign the book. It was too moist. Couldn't even open the pages, so our names are not in the book. But we put the rock on the mound. As we continue on, you can see how rocky it is on the path. But it's pretty light going here. It's not so steep. And, we're getting above the lake on the south side here. That's Storvik Skada Lake. It's just the scenery is fantastic. But this should loop around here and get us up to there. And then we'll get some really picturesque looks to share with everybody. A little higher, and that's the view over Skada. And another person in that cabin over there, Wubahati. Every so often you get a red mark showing that you're still on the trail. Yeah, there's one over there on the rock. So someone has to come up and maintain these because they get washed off, or I'm sure. All right, we're getting a little higher. Look at that view. You can't beat it. Although I do see some whitecaps from the wind on the lake there. We're supposed to go fishing for some trout after this hike, and if there's whitecaps, it's not a good day to do that. We'll have to see what happens later. Maybe it'll tame down a bit. If you want to see what it's like to trout fish, take a look at it. Our Skada trout video in the description below.
So cool.
It was such a beautiful day to be hiking in the Norwegian mountains. Look at that rocky slide area. Here's another trail marker. Yeah. You can see the shimmer in the rock from the light. It's part of the Norwegian mountain ore called Saulu. It's like poor man's gold. It's not real, but it looks like it. It's pretty cool. A rock cave over there. Here's another guest book. All the way up here. Yeah, we're gonna see if this one's not waterlogged. Ah, this one's dry. Turboka. It's a trip book. All right. Little map in here to make sure that we know where we're at. We're gonna sign this one. All right, we're on number 626.
Date today. Let me look at the date. Hang on. I get the right date. 15th.
All right, July 15, 2025. Sign away. Cool. It's a little mini lake over here. Wonder if there's any trout in it. A little rockier to get over to it, but making my way. All right, I made it to the water's edge. And I see some really small fish in here swimming around. There's one right there. Yeah. So there's some life in here. I wonder if there's any larger ones. There could be some trout. Just a really small little runoff pond, really, from the top of the mountain there. Onward. Starting to get in a really steep zone here, but it's starting to come together. We're still making our way up here though, and the views are gonna open wide up. Okay. Holy crap. You're gonna have to check this out. Looking over the edge. Hang on. Oh my gosh. This is the edge right here. Oh, you wouldn't want to fall off of that, but my gosh, look at the views. This is above Storvik right there. Incredible. And that's behind us there. Time for a little bit of respite and nourishment so we can continue. Otherwise, we probably never get back down. Oh, almost all the way back down again. We sat right up there. Still a beautiful day. It's like 6 o'clock in the evening now. And we still got to get all the way down back into town. So consider this about halfway.
Good hike.